Oh man, what's going on? So many negative thoughts going through my mind. Just stop, just give up. It's not worth it anymore. I can't even do a long run. If I can't do a long run, how am I going to run a marathon? The week is over, but I need to do an intro to this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Woodsy and I am fast approaching 60 years of age. And for the last little while, I've been using the run-walk method to keep the running flame burning. This week has been a bit of an up and down week for me guys, and the mileage just dipped a little bit because I wasn't able to complete one of the run sessions that I had planned. You will see that in this video. I think that I've hit a little bit of a plateau. This is my third week of running on the grass barefoot. I'm really enjoying it. And I think I'm starting to see some real results with the knee. That pain level, discomfort level during the week is nowhere near as high as it has been, and I put it down to running on the grass. I was just getting a little bit carried away. It tends to happen to me when I'm running barefoot on the grass. That last split was a 5:13 average, and for a recovery run, just way too quick for me. So I'm trying to slow it down on this one because the legs are a little bit tired from yesterday's longer run. Hope you saw that video, guys. Paces in that one rolled along a little bit, hence the reason why I'm a little bit tired today. Whew, that's a wrap. Slowly been increasing the run intervals. Started with 2 minutes, 2:30 last week. 3 minutes tonight, 1 minute walk between by 7. So 28 minutes all up, 21 minutes of running. My paces are really all over the place at the moment. I just enjoy running on the grass so much and running barefoot that the pace gets away from me. That's okay. It's only a short session for a recovery. Let me just stop this Garmin. Okay, so I said earlier about how I thought that the grass and the barefoot running was helping me to just alleviate a little bit of pain and discomfort in the knee. Let me take my glasses off, guys, a bit rude, sorry. And I think the reason for that is that it's just making me a little bit stronger in the legs, working those tendons, those fibers, those ligaments, those little muscles that we really neglect because we're running in shoes all the time. That's why I'm a real strong advocate for just doing a little bit of barefoot running. That's how I started my running journey when I was 15. I won track races barefoot on the grass, and yeah, it's just a really nice feeling to have the earth under your foot, or to feel the earth under your foot. It does really improve your running. It makes you stronger, especially around that ankle area, that Achilles area, which as runners, as we know, and especially as we start to get a little bit older, it just tend to flare up every now and then. And I've got a little bit of Achilles tendonitis in both legs. The left one, where the crook knee is probably the worst of the two. But I do find that getting on the grass does ease that a little bit, and I don't have any sort of issues when I am running on the grass barefoot, or at other times during the week when I've got shoes on. You know, it gets a little bit gnarly after a run or after a longer run. And obviously getting out of bed of a morning, it can be tiny steps until it sort of loosens up and warms up. I said a few weeks ago in the videos, guys, if you do decide to come and do a bit of barefoot running, please pick a really good surface if you're having your first go at it, and make sure that the run sections or intervals are short and that you're not spending too long doing it in the early stages, because if you do overdo it, those little things that I talked about, the Achilles and the ankles and the ligaments around those areas, they will flare up. It's just very baby steps to begin with, and then just gradually build up, which is what I'm doing right now. I'll probably go to 3.5 minutes next week, and I'll be pushing half an hour then with the walk break. So I'm getting closer to that sort of 30 to 45 minute area that I want to be doing here on the grass on a weekly basis. All right, I'm going to go put my shoes on, they're still there, nobody's taken them. I've been walking down to the sports ground and back home each Monday as well for these recoveries. It's about a 3-kilometre walk both ways. It's also getting my steps up for the week. Put my shoes. There we go. Oh. All right, put my shoes on. I'll catch you tomorrow. Oh, wow, I am angry with myself. I don't know what's going on. I had planned today to run 6 by 10 minutes with a 90-second walk break, but I'm struggling. I don't know what's going on. I can't believe how hard I am finding it. I'm just not getting any endurance. I don't know what's going on. It's really frustrating at the moment. I got 5 done, but towards the end of the 5th one, I was just starting to shuffle. Yeah, I was in a whole world of pain, so there was no point trying to push on for the last one. I don't know why I'm just not building any endurance. You know, I've never had a problem in the past. Anyway, maybe yesterday as well, at the speed session with the Tuesday morning speed group, we did 1 minute efforts, 1 minute on, 1 minute off. And I got down to running sort of 4 minute per kilometre average, which is pretty quick for me nowadays. So maybe that's got a bit of that in the legs as well, and you know, I just probably haven't really recovered well enough from that. Even with that session yesterday, I really made a concerted effort this morning with this run to keep the pace really easy, really slow, and I was running, you know, around 5 minutes 40 per kilometre average, but it just got harder and harder. You know, like, that's not right. Like, my fitness level should be really starting to improve. You know, I've got a good base of fitness and I should be able to easily tick off 6 by 10 minutes with a 90-second walk recovery. Like, you know, that's what's really frustrating at the moment. I've tried to do the right thing, starting with short run intervals and then gradually building them, but I don't know, I'm at a bit of a loss at the moment with that run. I just put it in the bank, put it down as hopefully being a bad run, and we'll roll on to tomorrow, Thursday, where we've got to do a little sort of more up tempo session. We'll see how that one goes. See you then. Good morning, everyone. I've been procrastinating over this run for the last hour or so. Motivation levels are, well, they're a bit low. Confidence took a bit of a hit with yesterday's run, but can't let that define me. So today's run, 3 by 8 minutes, had a steady pace. I just want to get the pacing right this morning. Just want to hit that 5 minute per kilometre average and I'll be happy. A little bit better. 4:52 average. Still a bit quick, but didn't feel too bad. But I won't get carried away. Still a little bit quick, 4:51 for that one, but it's comfortably uncomfortable, I think. Now, just not to die in the arse like I did last week. Just keep it nice and consistent if I can. Not as hot as last week, but the humidity still up there. Whew. Wow. Oh, that was so much better than last week, but I'll get back to that in just a minute. I'm so glad that I came out and did that run. Yeah, as I said at the beginning, I was procrastinating. I was almost going to take a rest day, but I thought, come on, don't be slack, get out and do it. And isn't that always the way? When you're feeling like that, feeling a bit unmotivated, and you get out and you have a run, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a good run. You're going to feel so much better, and that's exactly how I feel now. Now I'm happy today compared to yesterday where I was so frustrated, and I've got to say that the knee, I hardly even felt it today. Sure, I'm cheating a little bit with running in carbon plated shoes, but just for these quicker paces I am reaching for the carbon plated shoes, and I'm okay with that. Like, you know, the shoes are there to be worn. You know, I'm not going to be doing a lot of racing. They're only gathering dust in the cupboard or in the drawers. Get them out and use them. Felt so much better today than last week. Last week was hot and humid. Today, still warm, don't get me wrong, still around about 30 degrees, and the humidity is really high. Just felt so much more comfortable in that one. Again, the paces were on the quick side, a couple of low 450s, and then I think that last one was a low 440. So to be doing that easier than last week, or more comfortable than last week, yeah, it's really positive. So the message here, guys, is that don't let one bad day define you. Get back up on the horse, get back out there and running, because not every day is going to be a bad day. So look, it was a bad day yesterday, just got to put that behind me, put it in the bank and just move on. Today was chalk and cheese, so happy to get out, get that done. If I can keep feeling the way I felt today, I will be very happy. A little bit quick this morning, need to just slow it down a little bit. Friday, pretty warm here alongside the Brisbane River. Good thing about this run that I'm on today, beside the Brisbane River, is that there's so many bubblers, and on a hot day like today, it's really welcome. You don't have to go too far between bubblers if you want to drink. Now I parked at New Farm Park, and I'm just running towards Hamilton now. Just in my last 5-minute run rep, and then I'll turn around and head back. Alright, wow, got that one done. Consistent paces for the first 8, and then the last 2, I just had to drop the pace. I was hanging on for survival because I was starting to cook. And just when I said that there was heaps of bubblers along the track, along the path, didn't see one. Anyway, got it done. Really happy with that. How's this little car here? This little ute, little truck. Rip car. Oh, let me find some shade. So I've just finished my run here at the Powerhouse Museum. Now, for anyone who isn't from Brisbane but does like to live on the edge a little, up the top there is a restaurant where they hang your table over the edge. So if you want to have a bit of excitement with your tasty dinner here at the Powerhouse Museum, head up to the top floor, ask for a table that hangs off the edge. Let's finish the week off with a long run. Morning. what's wrong with me. Oh man, what's going on? I've got no endurance, guys. Seriously, I've been going about an hour and a quarter, hour and 20 minutes for this run walk. I'm just really struggling. That last 5-minute rep that I did, almost 6 minute per kilometre average. So many negative thoughts going through my mind. Just stop, just give up. It's not worth it anymore. Almost 3 months now back doing the run walk, and my fitness, I thought it was improving, but I really think that I've plateaued, and I even think that, you know, it's nowhere near where I thought it was. I had a good park run yesterday, my fastest park run again yesterday, 24:11. I'm struggling today big time, and it's just not getting any better. It's getting worse. I'm getting progressively slower. I've got one more 5 minute to go, and then 5 by 4 minutes to get me up to about 100 minutes of run walking, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. I was improving up until sort of this week, and then this week I really feel like I've gone backwards. I'll tell you what it feels like. It feels like I haven't run for 6 months. I've just got no lung capacity. My legs are dead. I just feel like I just can't go on. I know it's a little bit warm, but that's not an excuse. I should be doing better than this after 3 months of back running, walking, but I'm not. I'm going to have to change things. I can't continue like this. I can't even do a long run. If I can't do a long run, how am I going to run a marathon? Don't get me wrong, guys, I'm really thankful that I'm out here and able to run, but it is a little bit frustrating at the moment. I guess we all go through these sort of peaks and troughs as part of our running. We can have some good weeks, we can have some bad weeks, and it just ebbs and flows, and I think maybe I'm just having one of those bad weeks. I had so many positive weeks leading up until this past week, but maybe this is just one of those troughs that I'm going through. So I'll pull myself together, finish off this run. Who cares about the pace? I've got to take some extra walks, then so be it. But let's just enjoy it, enjoy the outdoors, and just be grateful that I can do this wonderful sport. Come on, last 4 minutes. Come on. Thanks, guys. You kept me honest. Oh, I got them done. Oh, that was tough, guys. It's like at the moment I get to about 50, 60 minutes and then everything just falls apart. It gets really ugly. But I'm quite pleased with myself because I dug deep with that and finished off the full set of what was planned. That's 16k all up, 99 minutes. I don't know whether it's maybe I'm at a stage where I need to maybe take a rest day or something, because I haven't had a break now for, oh, it must be 3 or 4 weeks. So maybe I might look at next week taking a rest day, see if that perks me up a little bit. But at least I am ticking off the majority of these planned run sessions, so very happy about that. And like I said when I had that little spat earlier on, I'm just grateful to be out here and running. 50, 60 minutes is all I can do comfortably. I'll take that any day. That's about it for this video, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.